Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and I'm on to do a quick check in on PulseChain and give a quick community update. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, and you should always do your own research. And thank you to those who continue to support the channel. I recently went over 600 subs, so it's been a long road, and I greatly appreciate everybody that supports the channel. And also, shouts out to the Crypto Collective. I was on the Crypto Collective live stream yesterday, so go check that out. But shouts out to all those guys, your Prodigy. Shouts out to Drip Millions, Crypto Tiger. Shouts out to West Side Inn. Shouts out to Electrician Man. Shouts out to Blue Chip Drip, Speaker Freaker. Shouts out to everybody in the Crypto Collective. But getting to what's kind of going on with Post Drip. So Post Drip is sitting at $25.35. H2O's price is sitting at 26 cents. And then PLS price is sitting at 4057. So that's kind of where we're sitting there. Now with PLS, that price, there has been some downward pressure on PLS, right? Because it was at 4007 at one point, and it was pumping really hard. There's been some whale manipulation, like I mentioned on my last video, which has put downward pressure on Post Drip, right, which is sitting at $25.35 in H2O. But coupled with also having there's been some sell pressure with Post Drip and with H2O since their all-time highs. You remember Post Drip was up at $103 and it's since retraced back to $25. H2O was also, I want to say, I think it went up to $1. I want to say, then it retraced back down. So there was some downward pressure there. But the good news is, it's still up from its initial launch price of $2. H2O is still up from its initial launch price of 2 cents. But we need to let's keep an eye out to kind of see how things shift, or if things do shift, right? The Faucet count is at 1,210. And remember, once we get to 1,300, the APR for those faucets after that will dip to 200%, right? The Garden TVL as 165K, right? And the circulating supply is 14,868. Now, while this is up, our supply will remain at 5 million, so we do not mint any tokens, which will at least be a nice factor in keeping that post-trip price not drastically going to even worse levels, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. But as for me, with new information and kind of just seeing some of that pressure on H2O, I did go ahead out and claim out my initial, right? So I claimed that out plus a little extra. The original goal was to get to 200%. But again, sometimes you have to change your strategy based on what you're seeing with the charts. So, that's what I went ahead on and did. Now, could that backfire? It could backfire, because if H2O goes up in price, then could miss out on some additional gains, right? But, we protected ourselves and went ahead on and took some of that out. And far as my faucet goes, here's kind of where I'm sitting. I'm at 109, getting 1.09 per day. And with my extra post strip, right, what I might do, I'd either add to this faucet or start a new faucet. So that's something I'll be kind of weighing what I want to do. My thought is I most likely will start a new faucet, because again, any faucet between 1 and 1,300 would be kind of rare, because the value of that will stay at 365%. So the goal for me is to have these just kind of churn out and pump all the way from now to into 2025, right? And benefit from the bull run and having so much PDRIP that I could use to sell some of that out into PulseChain and get some of those significant gains. So that would be kind of the goal there for me. And one other thing, as far as the community update with the swap, so the team mentioned, Matt mentioned that they will be doing a cross-chain bridge. With the cross-chain bridge, I can't even say it, cross-chain bridge, any fees that are generated from that could potentially go to support H2O, whether that be buybacks. I'm assuming some kind of way it's going to support H2O, is my understanding. Potentially. Now, that could change, right? It could be something that's used to just provide additional liquidity to the platform as a whole. But on that initial live stream with Crypto Activator, that's kind of what he mentioned. So we'll play it by ear. It could be something different in the future. Who knows? But having cross-chain functionality will be vital to the platform, because it'll allow you to trade even more assets into the platform. But it also could serve for the greater post-chain community who need a place to go and have a cross-chain bridge and swap out. So that's kind of where we're looking at that. So for me, that is pretty much it. Just wanted to hop on and kind of give that update, show you guys kind of where I'm sitting at, and that update about that cross-chain bridge. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for stopping by.